if a child is jumping out of the window at night, eloping from the house at 2 in the morning. A parent may have found some drug paraphernalia in the child's room, or they're leaving for school and never actually getting there.
The parent must contact the Department of Probation to inform them of the issues that they're having with their teen. They must have 3 allegations, 3 different dates.
We encourage families, if they're having problems with their child, if they feel like things are falling apart in their family and they really need help, we encourage them to call us, because we're here to help them. We're here to help their child, help their adolescent in any way that we possibly can.
During our initial visit, we do not just look for problems that are occurring in the family. We also look at the strengths of the family. What are the parents' strengths? How can we build upon that to empower the parent? What are the child's strengths? What are they good at? What are their interests? What do they like to do? And how we can integrate that into the family plan to improve the crisis that's going on in the home.
They have case managers that go into the family's home and they work with the family to establish goals and to hopefully resolve immediate crisis that may be occurring. They stay in the home between, I think it is 30 to 45 days.
We sit down with the entire family and we develop a plan of what can basically help the child to continue to improve their behavior and to improve the family dynamics in the home. So this could consist of goals such as maybe the child doing better in school. So we'll have a goal which is improve school performance, and some of the objectives may be to stop cutting class, to actually do their homework, to do their class assignments, to listen to the school personnel. We may have other goals such as improve family communication. A part of that goal can be they will attend family therapy to achieve this. They may also spend time together as a family, movie night once a week.
I think anytime you hear the word probation, it already conjures up punitive images in your mind, because then you're thinking of courts, you're thinking of judges, you're thinking of loss of control. But the AFI program is a completely, entirely voluntary program.
The phase 1 worker may say, okay, we might want to get a psychological evaluation, what's going on with the child, and then we would follow recommendations from that evaluation.
The majority of the kids have oppositional defiant disorder, which, you know, is a pretty common disorder, and that's for kids who are not following rules. Maybe they're staying out late at night, breaking curfew, very argumentative with the parents, skipping school. And then I'd have to say maybe the second primary diagnosis we've seen is depression. And there's also a large number of children and adolescents who are using substances of abuse.
We've had a teen, adolescent female, who actually had a drug problem. One of our peer specialists would go with her to AA meetings, was very supportive. She also came to our girls group, and she had a serious drug problem. And now she's doing really, really well. She goes on her own now. She has been clean for a year. She actually just graduated high school and went to college. She started college in September, and she's doing really well.
When the parent initially calls probation to initiate the AFI process, there are usually some incorrigible behaviors going on. And when they're in with phase 1 of the program, they're working on that crisis intervention. Hopefully, at the end of that 5 weeks or so, when they come to us, the crisis has kind of dissipated, and now we can help the family to work on linking them to services.
Family Service League, as you know, is the aftercare, one of the aftercare programs.
We also have the Suffolk County Department of Social Services provide aftercare for many of our families.
We do say to the parents, we work for you. What is it that you need? And we understand that they've lost power, that the balance of the scales have been where the child is kind of running the household. And to reinforce that, we always refer back to the parent. If the child is saying, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, we say, but you're here because your parent, your mother, your father, your grandmother, whoever is in that parental role, says you have to be.
I provide medication management as a nurse practitioner, and also we're all trained in family therapy. So that's one of our goals, is to do family therapy if the referral is appropriate for our facilities.
If the evaluation says that there's conduct disorder or there's some anger issues, we may follow up with an anger management referral.
Family Service League has a teen mentoring program. They have Big Brothers like a peer specialist to work with the youngsters, as well as big brothers and big sisters will make referrals to them. So we'll try to provide, and there's also different types of groups too, that Family Service League particularly provides.
One of the things that we've implemented here in Family Service League in the aftercare piece is a parenting program that's a 6-week program, and we don't like to call it parenting because we're not teaching them how to parent. What we're doing is helping them with the stress of raising an adolescent. And it's really focused on adolescent development and opening up those lines of communication.
Adolescent boys like to oftentimes feel like they can take care of everything, that they don't need help from any agency. And I think sometimes they're embarrassed to talk to people. And I feel good if I can make this child feel comfortable enough to talk to me. And if I feel that I've helped this family, helped identify the problems that are occurring, identify a mental health issue that a child might be struggling with, and provide proper resources that the family have agreed to accept and agreed to work through, then it makes me feel like I've done a good job.
We've had a lot of families attend our parent support groups. We do an orientation into the program, and when the parents attend that group, they feel supported, and they don't feel alone, and they don't feel like they're the only ones going through this.
Well, it is wonderful that Suffolk County offers so many programs available to help families in need and to help adolescents and kids in need, especially when families are going through crisis and they don't know where to turn. Now we offer so many different services for these families, and I think the AFI program really benefits the whole family.